Hey guys, and welcome to the final part of the Town Hall tutorial. If you haven't seen the previous part, then click the annotation that is in the screen right now. In this video, I'm going to do all the detailing and randomization of the whole build. So yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. It's been like 4 months since last video. I'm so sorry. Personal stuff, don't judge me. Let's start the video. Bye! So, we're first going to start on the front side, and let's see, for this video I'm only going to do one side of this build. The other side you have to do yourself, because it's basically the exact same as this side. So I'm going to do the right side of this thing, and you can figure out the left side on your own. It wouldn't be much use doing two sides that are the exact same. So, we're going to start here at the front. So what you want to do at first is to place a cobblestone block right there. So behind this slab there's a cobblestone block. Same thing on this side. It's a cobblestone block right there. Then it's a stair connecting to this cobblestone block, like so. Stair on this side as well. Then a cobblestone block connecting to the stair. Same thing on this side. Then it's a cobblestone block there, a cobblestone block there, and then again stairs, so a stair connecting to this cobblestone block, and the same thing on this side as well. Now what you can see here is some gaps, but these you have to fill up with oak slabs. So just place oak slabs in all these gaps until it's all filled up, like so. Like that, yes. One thing you could do here is place another cobblestone slab in between there, or a wooden slab if you want that. Just figure out what looks good and do that. I'll just keep it like this for now. What you want to do for over here is to place your stone buttons on these outward looking logs and place a sign in between them, like that. Now we're moving on to this side over here. What you want to do for this side is to first fill these gaps in with your cobblestone walls. Same for this gap here. And then it's a fence underneath this log. Then it's again buttons on these outward looking logs, like so. And then it's fences on top here to create this balcony barrier, like that. Now on this side over here, what you want to do is to first place two cobblestone walls underneath or in between these, and then underneath those cobblestone walls you're going to place two fences on both sides, like so. Then it's again a fence underneath this log, and then buttons on these outward facing logs, like so. And you could also place buttons on these logs and this log right here, just like that. Now moving up to this part right here, what you want to do for here is again on these outward facing logs you're going to place buttons. There are none on that side. And now what you want to do underneath these logs, so in this corner here, you're going to place a fence. Same thing on this side as well, so a fence right there, like that. You could also place fences underneath here, maybe two there if you'd like, maybe even one there. Yes, like that. Now we're going to move even more up to this part right here. What you want to do for that is to place buttons again on all these outward facing logs, like that. Then you take out your cobblestone stairs, and underneath this log and next to this log, connecting to this upside down stair, there's going to be an upside down cobblestone stair. In a way that it creates a corner stair, just like that. And the same thing on this side as well, like so. So it looks a bit more supported, and thanks to this upside down stair, this becomes a corner stair, like so. Now you take out your cobblestone walls and place one cobblestone wall underneath this one, underneath this log right there, and the same of course on the other side as well. So cobblestone wall there. Then we move up a bit more to these towers. So what you want to do for those towers is, at first you're going to place buttons on all these outward facing logs, like so, and like that. Then what you want to do is to place a cobblestone wall on top of all these logs, on all sides of course. Of course you have to do the exact same thing for that tower as well. And then what you want to do is to place your fences on top of these cobblestone walls, like so. Now what you could do for I might just do it later for the rest of the roofs. What you could do is to take out your fence gates. Let's see, sure, and place a fence gate in between these as well, just to give it a bit more decoration. Well, that's totally up to you. I'm just going to do it for now on all sides, of course. Like so. Now, for this, for the main tower, what you're going to do is to first take out your cobblestone walls and place two cobblestone walls in between these two logs. Same thing, of course, on all sides. So like this. And then what you want to do is to take out your fences and place two fences underneath these logs, on all sides, of course. Now, what you could do is to randomize these bits by making one slightly larger than the other, one slightly shorter, or both, or neither, and like that. So it looks a bit more randomized. I quite like that. And yeah, now you have to do the exact same thing as you did on this this short tower on here as well, but also on this tower right here, and these two towers. So, as you can see, I finished all these towers. I basically did the exact same as I did for this tower and all these towers. So now we can move on to the sides of this build. But first we're going to place a button on this outward facing log. I don't think there's one on this side. No, there isn't. Okay. Now what you want to do for this side is to take out your cobblestone walls and place one cobblestone wall on all on top of all these logs, just like that. Yes, and there are already fences in there, so that's good. Yes. Now we can move on to on top here. What you want to do for right here is to take out your cobblestone blocks, replace this stair with a cobblestone block, and on the other side as well, so replace this stair with a cobblestone block, like that. Then place another cobblestone block on top, same thing on this side. Then you take out your cobblestone stairs and place one cobblestone stair on top of this cobblestone block and one on this one as well. And then you remove this slab right here and place two cobblestone blocks, and then again a upside down cobblestone stair on top, like so. and then it's cobblestone walls on top, like that. These are supports. They're supposed to keep the building sturdy and stuff, like that. Okay. Now we'll move on to this side of the build, but first we're going to place another cobblestone wall underneath this block as well. And of course you have to do the exact same thing on the other side as well, but I'm not going to do that in this video. I'm just going to tell you that you should do that. Okay, let's start with the supports for this build. Okay, what you want to do for those is to first, let's see, place a 3-block high cobblestone pillar against this log pillar in between the windows. So same thing for this one as well, and same thing for this one as well, like so. Then what you want to do is to take out your cobblestone stairs, place one on either side of this pillar. Same for this one, and same for this one. Of course, the exact same thing for the other side as well. Then what you want to do is to place an upside down cobblestone stair on top of all these pillars, and then it's a cobblestone wall on top of the cobblestone, of the cobblestone stair, like so. Now you take out your cobblestone again, and attached to all these stone brick pillars, you're going to place a cobblestone block, like so. And on top of all these cobblestone blocks, there's going to be an upside down cobblestone stair, like this, with a cobblestone wall on top, like so. Now what you want to do is we're going to move up a bit on top of all, or connecting to all these outward facing logs. So this one and this one and this one, there's going to be a button, like so. Moving on, for all these outward facing logs, there's going to be a button as well, so like this. You could vary with stone and wooden buttons as well. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So for example, we're going to leave all these outward facing logs with stone buttons, and these inner we're going to make these outward facing logs with an overhang we're going to give a stone button, and these we're going to give a wooden button, and that would look something like this. If you like that, then you could keep that. You could also do it the other way around. For example, do this. But that's totally up to you. For now, I'm going to leave it with these outward facing logs without an overhang. We're going to have a stone button, and these with an overhang are going to have a wooden button, just because I like it, I guess. Now what you want to do is to take out your stone bricks, and we're going to give this build some supporting pillars right here in these gaps you left. What you want to do for that is to place a stone brick block in between here, then place 3 more on top, like so. So it's in total 4 stone brick blocks on top of each other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and until they're this height. Yeah, like that. Then what you want to do is to take out your chiseled stone bricks, these, and you're going to place 1 chiseled stone brick on top of this stone brick block pillar, like so. Then what you want to do is to take out your stone brick stairs and your stone brick slabs, and you're going to place a stone brick stair on top of this chiseled stone brick block, like so, facing that direction. And then you're going to place a top slab connecting to this stone brick block, and on either side of this stone brick block. So 1 here and 1 there. Same thing here, so 1 here, 1 there. This one is connecting to this side block then. And yeah, just like that. These are then like these supporting pillars. These keep the building straight and stuff. Keep the walls from collapsing, because this roof is like really heavy and pushing outwards, and these help push inwards and stuff. Stuff like that, yeah. Maths and physics, yeah. Pay attention in school. Now we're going to move on to these roofs right here. What you want to do for those is to first just place 2 fences in all these gaps, just like that. And yeah, now we're going to move up even more. What you want to do for this part is basically just place a cobblestone wall on top of all these logs. So just like this, all the way to the top. Same thing for this one. Same thing for this one. And same thing for this one as well. Like that. Now we're going to move on to the top. What you want to do at first is to place, you've got this repeated pattern of a log with side blocks connecting to it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. What you want to do on all of these is to place a cobblestone wall on top of this log, and a cobblestone walls either side of this log, like so. And do it for all of these. Yes. That. One there, one there, one there, and yes. Now you take out your fences again. You're going to place a fence right here. Then a fence in the middle of these. Then nothing there, nothing there. Then again a fence in the middle of these 2 logs. Then a fence in the middle of these 2. And I think am I pick? No. What you could do is just a fence on this side as well, just to end it. And now what you want to do is in all these gaps that remain, so right there and right there and right there, you're going to place fence gates. And for this ending, what you want to do, you could just leave it like this, or you could just extend it. And I wouldn't extend. I would just leave it like this. This is probably the best option for you. And yeah, I think that's most of this part. Now we're going to move on for this to this side, and this side is pretty much the same as that side over there. So we start with placing your cobblestone walls on top of all these logs. Then for this part we're going to again make these supporting beams by taking out a cobblestone, placing 1 there, or no, 2 there, 2 here and 2 here, and then placing upside down stairs on top with cobblestone walls on top of these upside down cobblestone stairs, just like that. And that way these are supported as well. What I probably did on this side is make these 1 shorter by just, instead of having 2 cobblestone walls, cobblestone blocks, I mean, you have 1, and then you have the upside down cobblestone stair, like this, like that, and like that. And this way these will be the same height as those over there, but you just have to figure out which one of the 2 you think looks best, and you should keep with that. Now for this part, again, underneath this log and this log, there's going to be a cobblestone wall, like that. Okay, now we're moving on to the back side, but first I'm going to fix something I forgot in the previous episode. For this part right here, I've placed these blocks here, but you of course have to replace those blocks with upside down stairs, like that, and then this part looks much better. Speaking of this part, what you can actually do is place your buttons on these outward facing logs already, like that. Okay, now we're moving on to this part right here. We're going to again start by placing the supporting pillars with cobblestone and stuff. What you first want to do is place one cobblestone block connecting to these stone brick blocks with one upside down cobblestone stair on top of the cobblestone block and then cobblestone wall on top. And then for this part, we're going to do the same thing as we did with those. So it's a pillar of 3 cobblestone blocks with cobblestone stairs on either side, like so. Upside down cobblestone stair on top and a cobblestone wall on top of the cobblestone stair, like that. What you want to do for this here is again place a button on this outward facing log, and what you actually have to do is to extend these slabs until they connect to this sideway log, like so. Okay, moving on to this side. For this corner right here, what you want to do is to place a cobblestone block on either side, or yeah, on both sides of this log. So we've got one here and one there in this corner. Then again, it's upside down cobblestone stairs on top with cobblestone walls on top of the cobblestone stairs, like that. Then right here you have to do the same. So connected to this one, it's a cobblestone block, upside down cobblestone stair on top with a 1 or 2, you could actually do 2 right here. Cobblestone walls on top, like that. Then right here it's almost the same again, so it's one there, and this is the back side. So this is the part where you have to do the same thing on that side as well, but we're going to do this part here as well. So for both these corners, it's again upside down cobblestone stairs, like so, and then on top it's cobblestone walls. So 1 cobblestone walls on either side of those, and 2 on these 2, like so. And yeah, that's basically all for these supporting pillars. Now we're moving on to a higher floor. And what you want to do for here is on this one, going to place 2 cobblestone walls, so one on this log and one on that log. Same thing of course on the other side as well, and in the middle one you're going to place 2 as well, like that. And then again it's your buttons on all these outward facing logs, and that one as well. And again, what you can do is play around with wooden and stone buttons. So for example, on all these logs with an overhang of 1 block, I'm going to place a wooden button for now, because I think that looks a bit better. Not everyone would agree, but to just do what you think looks best, and then it's okay. Okay, moving on to a higher floor. What you want to do over here is to take out your fences again and place a fence underneath all these logs, like so. Of course, same thing on the other side as well, and same for this one. So fence and all these logs, like that. Moving on to a higher floor, to the roof right here. What you want to do is to again place a cobblestone wall on top of all these logs. So one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and do the same thing on the other side as well, like so. And then right here for this tower, what you want to do is to place a fence underneath there, and then it's a cobblestone wall on top of all these logs, like so. And yeah, that's most of the detailing work done. We're going to move on now to something we're doing now in every single one of our builds, but we didn't do when this build was originally made, and that was placing fences underneath the roofs. So for example, for this roof right here, What we do now sometimes is to replace fences underneath there and a fence gate in there, just to make it look better. And then we could even randomize a bit by making this one 2 blocks high and this one 1 block high, with the fence gates on the top one, like so. So for this one, for example, it's maybe just going to place 1 at first, fence gates on top, and then we could make this one higher and this one higher to make it look a bit better. And we can do that for every single one of these roofs, if you want, of course. If you don't think this looks good, then you shouldn't do it. For this one, I'm just going to leave 1. Let's see, are there any other things we could add? For this one, we could do it as well, like that. For this one as well, so 1 there, 1 there, maybe 1 here. I don't know. No, not 1 there. Yeah, just fence there, fence gates right there. Same thing, of course, on this side. So fence there, fence gate right there. And you could do this for every single one of the roofs. So maybe 1 fence there, 1 fence there, 1 fence there, 2 fences there, and a fence gate on top, like so. And for the sides, this, you can do this at random. You can plan this out a bit. Just do what you think looks best, and that's okay. So maybe 1 there, 2 there, 1, 2, and a fence gate in the middle, like so. So it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, with a fence gate right there. And you could do it for these as well. So 1, 1, and 1. Same thing on this side. So 1, 1, fence gate, and none on this side, like so. Yeah, I think this looks better than the way we did it before, because that looks like really empty and stuff. Well, this looks a bit more filled and a bit more detailed. I quite like that. One thing I forgot is to place fences underneath this log, and fences underneath this log right there, just like that. And I'm just going to continue placing these fences and fence gates on all these logs. Maybe I'll leave this one empty and place 1 there, like so. And on this side as well, so yeah, just randomize a bit with this. And here I'm going to do all, like so. Okay. Could do the same thing on this side for these roofs. We already have fences in here, but you could also do it right here as well. So, for example, like this. I don't really think this looks that great, but you could also just leave it like this, with just the fence gate on top. One thing you could also do is to place, instead of fences underneath here, you could place like slabs to make this transition a bit smoother. Like right here, this is connected by, basically, that's a single pixel or something. And right here, now you have a bit more support. It looks a bit sturdier, you know what I mean. You could also do that for the roofs. So for example, do it like this. If you think that looks better, then you could do that. You could also do it with upside down stairs. The possibilities are simply endless. Well, I think I've explained these roofs enough now. What we're going to do now is move on to the randomization. So yeah, I will see you in a second. So we're going to start the randomization. Randomizing is not really something that can be thought, you know. You have to do it on gut feeling. Just saying. We've got some videos on randomization. I would link them down below, and I think I'll force Apple to do a new video on randomization, explaining how to randomize what looks good and what doesn't look good, and try to give you the feel of how randomization works and stuff. But what we're going to do for randomization, right here in the stone bricks, we're going to use correct stone bricks. We used to also have or use a lot of mossy stone bricks, but it doesn't really look that realistic in a way, because mossy stone brick moss usually grows when there's water around, and there isn't really water around this build. So for now we only use correct stone bricks with maybe, just maybe, yeah, little mossy stone brick. So yeah, basically what you want to do for the randomization is finding places where there is just too much of one color, like here, there's just too much stone brick, and randomize a small bit of correct stone brick in there, just to break the pattern up a bit, to make it look less even and a bit better, you know? So right here, maybe right there. You just have to see what looks good, see what fits. Just throw shit at a wall and see what sticks, you know? Same thing here. Maybe this can be correct stone brick. Maybe this one right here can be correct stone brick. And yeah, same thing of course for here. Like that. Maybe that one. Maybe these two bottom ones. Who knows? And go around the whole build doing this. So maybe those two. Maybe this one. Does that look good? I think this one should do as well. And these two. Yes. And this one over there. Okay, so I went around this side of the build, just finding random spots to put correct stone bricks in to make the build look a bit better. And this one. And now, what you want to do for the wool is to do basically the exact same thing, but with light grey wool. So in this white wool, you're going to randomize a small bit of light grey wool, just to make it look less plain, you know? Because this right here, it looks way too white. There's not much variation in there, but just by placing one block of that, or maybe even 2 blocks like so, it breaks up the pattern a bit. It breaks up. It doesn't look as boring, as plain and stuff. So that's why we randomize it like this. Who knows? Like so. And again, go around the whole build doing that. And one last thing you can do for randomization is to take out your smooth stone, and in this and randomize smooth stone in the cobblestone. So for example, these two, or this one, or right here you can replace this block with smooth stone, just so it doesn't look as boring. And already you can see it looks, in my opinion, it looks much better. So right there, like that. And just do it all around the build. So, one final thing you could do for randomization is randomize the roof a bit as well. In the past we didn't do this, but it's something we figured out we could do as well. What you could do is, for example, right here, this roof, it looks quite plain, don't you think? What you could do is, for example, you remove this one and this one, go diagonal, and replace those with upside down stairs. And on top of those upside down stairs, you're going to place a fence. That way, it creates a bit more depth in the roof, a bit more variation, and it looks way less plain. So if you think that looks good, then you could do that as well all around the build. So for example here, you could do it for, who knows, this one and this one. I wouldn't do it on the same row. I would, yeah. So I wouldn't do it like this, because that would look stupid. Just go diagonal if you're doing this. But yeah, that's also something you can do to randomize this build. And yeah, once you're done randomizing and stuff, then the build or the exterior is pretty much finished. So yeah, that was the last episode of the Town Hall tutorial. Yeah. Bye, I guess.